See if this is working. Let's hold this up. Looks like it's working. Oh, I forgot to do the vertical version. That's okay. All right. Turn on the other one. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Chat is temporary unavailable. Okay. Okay. Anyways. Huh. I think it's working. I'm not totally sure. It says the chat is unavailable. I'm going to be trying out this Liquid Death Tropical Terror. They always have very unique branding. So this is an energy drink. They call it Sparkling Energy. It's kind of a mix of unique ingredients in the sense that it's slightly healthier, if you want to even call these things healthy ever. But yeah, take a look at the ingredients, the nutrition facts, and all that. So I've got a page for it. Whoops. This is the Tropical Terror one. I already tried the strawberry one. It was okay. I'm expecting this to be very similar. But anyone on Amazon, I don't know if it's gonna work here with the chat. Let me try this one more time. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I can see the chat now. If you have any questions about this, but take a look at the website first. Like I said, they have very interesting branding, but they're more of a slightly more health conscious drink company compared to other ones. Last time I compared the strawberry one to the Red Bull stuff, it's about the same size. It's got a similar look to it. Although Red Bull uses, in their sugar-free one, I think they use either aspartame or sucralose or something. This one does not. So that's a definite difference in the ingredients. Also, this one has no color added to it, as far as I can assume. Yeah. But not really much on their website, it looks like. Let me see if I can find the specific one. Okay, so here it is. The Tropical Terror. They say, feels like a cup of coffee. Not in an electric chair. Okay. Better for you, sparkling energy drink. Same levels of caffeine. Equal to a cup of coffee, apparently. Co-formulated by some medical dude. 100 milligrams. 0 sugar. Caffeine sourced from coffee beans. It does have some vitamins. No sucralose, no aspartame, no taurine. Which are things that a lot of sugar-free energy drinks have in them. No artificial colors or dyes. Clean tasting pina colada flavor. I don't know what clean... I said this... I'm kind of rehashing what I said for the strawberry one, but I'm not sure what clean tasting means. Yeah. Cool branding. I like... It's fun. I like it. There's the can. It's a little smaller than some energy drinks by far. But as I had mentioned before, it's similar to in size and in shape to the Red Bull ones that are larger. Yeah, this is a 12 fluid ounce, 355 milliliters. They call it sparkling energy. Let's look at the nutrition facts. Contains 0% juice, 1 can, 5 calories. We've got 5 milligrams of sodium. It's a little hard to read this this text. It's difficult. 0 total sugars, no protein. We've got vitamin C, 54 milligrams, vitamin B12, 1.44 mcg, and magnesium, 40 milligrams. Now, and the daily values of those three in order would be 60%, 60%, and 10%. Ingredients: carbonated water, allulose, magnesium lacetate, citric acid, L-theanine, stevia leaf extract, Reb A, caffeine, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, natural flavor, and then it's got vitamin B12 at the bottom there. And with the way that ingredients work, as far as I understand it in here, it's listed from the most to the least. So obviously carbonated water is the highest one, and then the allulose, which is a sugar alternative. I could pull up the Wikipedia page for that, like I did last time. It is spelled ALLULOSE. Wikipedia. And it has a different name on Wikipedia for some reason, but it's basically the same thing. So, Psychos. And then here's the actual name on the can. It's a epimer of fructose. So if you want to read up on this, by all means. It sounds, from what I had read last time, it seems all right, potentially. And it's just obviously it's an alternative to sugar, sucrose. Yeah, so that's there. And then it also has stevia, which is another substitute. Although this one's lower on the list of ingredients, so there is less stevia than there is the allulose in it. And actually, it has 2 grams of total carbohydrates. And what I had read in the Wikipedia on the allulose, I think, was that they have to list it in the nutrition facts in some form. So they put it as a carbohydrate. So that's probably around 2 grams of allulose in here, based on how I understand it. I could be wrong, but so there's the stevia. If you want to read up on this, of course you can as well. This is supposed healthier, more natural sugar substitute compared to the other ones. Like I can't even remember the names offhand, but yeah. Aspartame and taurine and sucralose. So taurine's different, but the aspartame and sucralose are sugar alternatives that a lot of companies tend to use, and there could potentially be some, negative aspects to them, but you'll have to research that on yourself, by yourself, or whatever. Yeah, there it is. Let's do a quick little view of the can. Has a bunch of claims on it. I don't want to go over any claims. Amazon's very particular about stuff like that. We got the top, the bottom. Okay. Pop this open. Get my trusty clear cup. Looks a little bit dirty, but it should be clean. Yeah, there it is. Clear liquid, that's nice. So they don't add any colors, which is cool to see. A lot of companies insist on coloring their product for whatever reason. Maybe research groups decide that it's more appealing or something, but I prefer just simple natural color. So in this case, it's basically clear. You can see the carbonation. Yeah. It does have a tropical smell to it. I don't know if it's a tropical terror, but it's got a smell to it. Yeah, there is somewhat of a pina colada smell. So that would be coconut, basically. Is pina colada, is that supposed to be, let me see what, it's like pineapple in? Key ingredients are rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice. So obviously no rum in here. So it should potentially taste like coconut and pineapple. We'll see. Yeah. Hmm. It clearly does not have the sweetness, the taste of sucrose, table sugar. It's very different in the flavor. It's probably the stevia. I mentioned this before, but I'm not like a massive fan of the flavor of stevia and how it tastes. But I think that doing coconut, pineapple, kind of going that direction with it, I think works better in this case compared to the strawberry one. With the taste of a strawberry versus the taste of this combination with those two different, the allulose and the stevia. I feel like it works a little bit better with this one. I don't know how could I describe the flavors of it. One of my cousins gave me a document because she's in the food industry. I don't have it on hand, but it was a flavor descriptor document. I should have saved it. It's been a while since I've been doing. I kind of stopped doing the drink reviews and things lately, but I'll try to find that for the future. And hopefully, well, I can do a quick search here. If anyone has any questions, let me know. But yeah, I'm trying this thing. I'll try from the can as well. Because I feel like when you pour it out, you lose some of the carbonation, which does change how it tastes, in my opinion. Hmm. This actually seems less carbonated than the... I guess it's the same. Yeah, I don't really notice a difference in carbonation level. Usually I do. Yeah. It definitely has a pina colada type flavoring to it. It doesn't taste like super realistic, if that makes sense, but it's there. And then you get the artificial sugar stuff, or I mean sugar substitute, if you want to call it that. That kind of is the most prominent thing for me with this drink. It's not bad by any means. It's just know what you're getting into. If you're used to stevia and potentially this allulose sugar substitute, if you don't mind them, then I think it's fine. Sorry. A lot of carbonation. Let's see. Let's pull up my online thing to see if I... I don't know. I've got to have that document somewhere, but sadly I don't think I have it on hand easily. But it was about flavor descriptors. So if you know anything about the food industry, then they've got more of a scientific method of describing how things taste. But I'm looking around and I can check one more place. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can find which one has the document. Nice. Okay, we've got it. So the flavor descriptors, let me see, I'm going to check both documents here. It's like a big table of different words. So berries, we've got, this isn't a berry. I mean, is a coconut a berry? I'm not sure. Okay, it's a fibrous, one-seeded drupe, D-R-U-P-E. A type of fruit with a hard, stony layer around a single seed. So it's a drupe. I kind of doubt that's in the list. I don't necessarily want to show this document because it could be something I shouldn't show, but yeah, I'm not sure what something like this would be labeled, like listed under, of words that I could use to describe the taste. I did notice with the strawberry one of the same type, so these are the Liquid Death, Sparkling Energy. The strawberry one had a bitterness to it. I don't notice it as much on this one. the Liquid Death branding called it clean tasting. I wouldn't necessarily describe it as clean tasting, but it is nice that it doesn't have any coloration to it. So I guess that could kind of make it clean. Hmm. Yeah, maybe even in the direction of when you eat a banana, you got that feel to it. Oh, here we go. There's pineapple, coconut slash LACTONE. I don't even know what that word is. I'm learning as I go. So lacetone is a cyclic ester formed from when hydroxyl group in carbon X. It's an ester of some sort, whatever that means. But yeah, I don't think I'm equipped to properly use these flavor descriptors at the moment. So there's ripened levels. The sweetness level of it, comparatively to one that uses, one of the more traditional artificial sweeteners, I would say it's less. But it's sweet enough that you don't really get that bitterness in this case of just carbonated water. If you just drink carbonated water by itself, it tastes kind of bitter, right? And I don't notice that with this one as much. So it does, the allulose and the stevia do kind of counteract that, in my opinion. And then you've got the flavor of the coconut pineapple type thing, but I don't really taste much of the pineapple. Well, yeah, I guess it does have a distinct pina colada thing, and apparently pina colada is rum, pineapple, and coconut. But obviously, this is not going to be any alcohol in here. So maybe just the flavor profile of rum, which you'd think would mean a bit of bitterness and such to it. But at the very least, this seems less than the strawberry one, in my opinion. So I honestly would say that I like this one better than the strawberry one. Comparatively to other energy drinks like Red Bull, which I feel like they're trying to compete with in this case, this is very different. It's not a. I think that the sugar-free drinks have gotten to a level that sometimes you don't really notice as much of the artificial sugar, or maybe we're just so used to it now. I haven't had Red Bull's unsweetened ones. I mean, sugar alternative ones. I have had the regular ones, and those are so much more sweet tasting than this. But they have 100 something calories, like 140 calories or something like that. And then if you compare this to any type of traditional energy drink, like the Monster ones and stuff, this is much more muted and less crazy than those, both in caffeine content and flavor. So this is just more of a simple, less extreme, but still flavored, still sweetened with the allulose and the stevia drink. And it has 100 milligrams of caffeine, which I think is a pretty reasonable amount. It's nothing crazy. And then it does also have the vitamins in here, which is vitamin C, B12, and magnesium, of just like moderate amounts. It's nothing crazy. So if I were to get this or the strawberry one again, I'd probably go for this one. But it depends on your taste preferences. I just think that the combination of the coconut type flavoring works better with those two different sugar substitutes comparatively. But yeah, so that was the Liquid Death Sparkling Energy in that Tropical Terror flavor. Not too bad. I wouldn't say that I would go out of my way to buy this again in general, but I think it's fine. And it's nice that it is a little bit healthier than some of the other options. Anyways, I'm going to head out from my 2 different streams. Hopefully, if you see it after the fact, you enjoy it. See ya. All right, there's one.